It's Derby Day Details, sponsored by Suntan City. Well, Derby season is just around the corner, and that means it's time to start thinking about the most important accessory of all. Of course, we're talking about hats, because as you all know, you pick that before the dress. This week, we're spotlighting Rhorer Couture, the official milliner of the Kentucky Derby Festival. With more than 20 years of experience, she creates one-of-a-kind hats and fascinators that are truly wearable arts. Each piece is designed to help you stand out in a crowd on Derby Day, and here to tell us more is founder and designer JC Rhorer. Thanks for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here today. Thanks for having me.
These are gorgeous. So tell me a little bit how you got started making hats about, I guess, over 20 years now.
So I went to Western Kentucky for fashion merchandising, and I'm like, I was real artsy.
Yeah.
So I transferred to Columbia College. So I have a degree in fashion design, but millinery was an elective class.
Oh, okay.
And I was stuck there for the summer, so I took an elective class, and look what happened.
Yes, they are so bright and so beautiful. Let's kind of go around here. What I love is that you have these like little gems in all of your pieces. Let's start with this beauty in the front here.
So this is a kind of out of the box design for me, because my thing are the handmade flowers and the gems I put inside. But so this year, blue is big, and after I made this bow, I just love the simplicity of it. So I'm like, you know, that's all it needs. And I called it Bleeding Blue. Sorry to the Louisville fans, but.
Well, it's perfect. I love like the angled shape to it, and it's so, I would say just simple.
Yes.
But I mean, this is going to completely shine under the sun. The little gems right here too. So pretty. And this one right here, I love that you kind of blend some different colors together too.
Yeah, so today I did bring a lot of green in honor of St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. So we're both wearing our green today.
Yes, we are.
A day early. But green is big this year, more of like the teal. So that's the Derby Festival.
Oh, yes.
We have our lucky teal. So get your pens. You could get everything and all the events for $10.
But yeah, I love the feathers on this one. How long does it typically take to make one of these hats?
Days. Like the big hats take days. It's a whole process of blocking the hats. And then the flowers, they take, so I start out with satin or silk, and then I cut it in shapes. I burn each little piece.
Oh, I do see that.
Yeah, so each piece, so my poor thumb, I've tried to do it with a candle, and it just doesn't work as well. So, I mean, flowers take hours, you know. Like a fascinator could take me about 4 to 5 hours, a big hat, several days.
Yeah, well, how do you like draw your inspiration? Like, where do you draw that from?
So my inspiration comes more from the materials. So I'll go to the fabric stores, which there's not very many anymore. It's really sad, but I get my feathers. Like I draw a lot of inspiration for the feathers, because you can see like there's so many colors in these feathers. There's purples and there's tans and golds. So I'm not a big, I could sketch, but I'm not a big sketcher. So I draw more from just like my materials.
Yeah, so you pick the materials out first, and then do you kind of have it like in your mind already what you want to do, or do you kind of start working on it and then it kind of transforms?
Yeah, it kind of transforms. Like it could be, if I'm doing a custom, of course I have what is in mind, but it just transforms as I go.
Yeah, they're so...
I never know how it's going to turn out.
I know, but they end up turning out so beautiful. And so you serve as the official milliner of the Kentucky Derby Festival for the 2nd year now. So what does it mean to be a part of the big festival?
So as my 2nd year, it's going a lot smoother, and I almost didn't have time to appreciate what a big title it is, because it's a big job. And so it just kind of sunk in this year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful and so humbled, because there's so much talent out there, just in Louisville and Lexington alone.
Right.
Much, even worldwide millinery. And I'm like, they chose me, like just for them to have that confidence in me and my talent, because it's not only just creativity, it's a lot of work to do that fashion show that's coming up in a week.
I know, we're 1 week away. So if people are interested in getting their hands on any of your beautiful designs, are you popping up anywhere? Where can people actually purchase these?
So they could be purchased at the Hat Shop. It's in Shelbyville Plaza. And at Coy Gallery, it's in the Galt House. So those are my 2 local venues. And then online, and then I have boutiques in Lexington as well. So if you're in Lexington, just check out my website and you could see where to purchase.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Well, thank you so much for stopping by today. The big fashion show is happening in partnership with Dillard. So to partner with those outfits and then have the hat on top,
Yes.
it's going to be stunning.
So Thursday, March 26th, the Kentucky Derby Festival Dillard's Fashion Show.
All right, we will see you there. So again, if you are interested in learning more, you can head over to her Instagram and her website over at rhorecouture.com.